Welcome. In this video, I'll be talking about three features of the cash register. We'll be talking about the customer assistant, discounts, and taxes. These features are all located in the header section of the cash register screen. Let's begin talking about the customer assistant. There are many reasons you may want to save customer information in Anthology. Reporting is just one of them, but by saving customer information, we can assign special discounts, apply tax profiles, even enroll them in frequent buyers clubs. In the cash register, we interact with our customer records through the customer assistant. When a transaction begins, the cursor is placed in the customer field and we enter some search criteria. In this case, it's going to be the last four digits of the customer's phone number. I'll enter those in and I press enter and it brings up the customer assistant screen. Within this screen, I do have some searching capabilities, and as you can see, I can search for more than just the phone number. But I can identify the customer here as well to make sure that this is the person that should be getting credit for the sale, and I do, and it's Rosie Fern, and I choose her and I'll say select. At this point in time, this transaction and everything in it is being identified with Rosie Fern. So later I'll be able to report on it, I'll be able to find out her purchases and those kinds of things. One thing I should mention is that Anthology does not store any credit card information. The credit card information is sent to a processor via a secured encrypted reader and can be referenced again at another time using a process called tokenization, which is also secure. Also, I'd like to mention that in the customer assistant, you can choose to have it search by different criteria than the last four of a phone number. You can also choose the organization name or the last name of the person that you're looking for. As we had mentioned before, this customer could have been assigned a discount and a special tax profile. In both of those cases, this person was not, but that doesn't prevent me from adding a discount to a sale. So let me just choose a 20% discount, which will be applied broadly over the entire sale. I'm going to add a couple of books to my transaction here. As you can see, both items in the tape section of the cash register have a 20% discount applied. I can modify that and choose to lock in a different discount by simply selecting the item from the grid, which puts it into edit mode. I can come down here and change the discount, and I'll say 25%. I choose enter line, which updates the grid, and now I have a locked 25% discount. What this does is it doesn't matter what I change this to, 30% or 10%, it only changes the unlocked item. And I can do this as well for this item too. I can have more than one item locked on a line on a transaction if I want to. Tax profiles work much the same way as discounts do. They can either be assigned to a particular customer, such as Rosie Fern, or they can be assigned as the default tax that should be given or collected for each new transaction that begins. In this case, Rosie Fern did not have a tax profile assigned. The resident was the default tax assigned to all new sales in Anthology. Let's go ahead and complete this sale. F3 to take a tender. We'll choose check. I'll choose enter line, and we'll complete the sale. It asks me if I want to email a receipt. We'll be talking about that later on. Anthology prints the receipt, and here you can see that. This is my online printer so that I can show it to you. And then we press any key to continue. In this video, we talked about the customer assistant and also briefly overviewed discounts and taxes. As you can see, Anthology has the power and the ease of use to accommodate a wide range of sales. In our next video, we'll be talking about frequent buyers clubs.